Good morning. This is Pastor Ernie Lewis from the Blue Point Church in Sisney, Illinois, with your thoughts for Wednesday. In Paul's epistle to the Romans, he turns from doctrinal writing to practical living in chapter 12. And in chapter 12 and verse 11, he cautions the believers this way: not lagging in diligence, fervent in spirit, and serving the Lord. The King James Version says, not slothful in business. But the word business really can be translated as diligence or purpose or zeal. I think we can use any of those words because even when they use business, they're not necessarily talking about your job or your workplace. They're talking about whatever you do. And truthfully, we should not separate these ideas in the Christian life, whether it is our behavior on the job or our ministry in the church or whatever it is we're doing. We're encouraged to do it with zeal and with diligence. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31, he admonishes, whether therefore you eat or you drink or whatsoever you do, do it all to the glory of God. It leaves a bad testimony for a Christian to be slothful in anything. So Paul says, let's be diligent. By the way, that's one of my favorite Bible words, diligent. It means to be hardworking, industrious, conscientious, maybe even meticulous about what we do. And he also calls for us to be fervent or even burning in spirit. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 24 that because of iniquity, the love of many will wax cold. We'll lose our intensity to serve the Lord. He also warns the church at Laodicea over in Revelation chapter 3, I wish you were cold or hot, but since you're lukewarm, I will just spew you out of my mouth. To be fervent in spirit means that we have a passionate or an enthusiastic spirit. That is what drives us and everything that we do for the Lord. Now you notice that he's actually using these descriptions about our serving the Lord here. Not lagging in diligence, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. We may be able to fool someone about our work ethic or even our actual service. But Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 6 says, not with eye service as men pleasers, but as servants of Christ, doing the will of God from the heart. Some people try to fool you and make you think they're diligent or they're fervent when they really aren't. You know, we realize the Lord sees all that we do. He even sees our motivation, every thought that we harbor. So we're called to be genuine in our service for the Lord here. That could be in helping others or in serving in the church or whatever it is that we do. Remember, we're to be diligent, hardworking, fervent, which means passionate, in all that we do, especially in our service for God.